guys, I'm Heather and this is Strings and Threads. Today is a tutorial for the ups and downs blanket that uses the Alpine stitch. First, I wanted to just review what Lapgan sizes are. So according to Google, there are 3 different sizes that you can do for Lapgans. So you can choose the one that you want. I'm donating Lapgan blankets to my local cancer center, and so I'm using the larger size. I'm doing 36 inches by 48 inches, which is 92 centimeters by 122 centimeters. And I figured that they would appreciate a little bit larger sized blanket, but it really depends on what your plan is for the Lapgan. These are the 3 standard sizes for Lapgans. If you're doing a blanket, look up the size that you want, figure out ahead of time. What we're going to do is chain the number of chains that you want the length to be. For this particular stitch, the Alpine stitch, you have to chain an odd number of stitches. So as you're stitching and measuring, make sure you end with an odd number. But I wanted to show you, give you an idea of what this looks like. This is one that I have started. I have not completed it yet. I do want to warn you that this stitch does tend to roll. So if you can see, it kind of tends to fold in on itself. As you add more length to it, it will hold its shape a lot better. If you're still noticing a roll on the ends when you're done, you can either block it or you can add a trim to it, which would give it a little bit more weight. And I'm thinking when I'm done with this, I'm probably going to put some kind of trim or border around it anyway. So this is how it looks. I love how the front post double crochets make this design. This particular one I'm making with Big Twist Value Pound. More than a pound. And I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook. Now you can make this honestly with any kind of yarn that you would like and any size hook that you feel comfortable with. This tutorial will just show you how to do the stitch. Your sizes will vary depending on what kind of yarn you use and what size hook you use. But this is just what I'm doing. For the sake of the tutorial, I'm not going to do the tutorial with the one that I've been making. I'm going to start a fresh one so that you can get an idea of what to do. This is just acrylic scrap yarn that I found. I had no ball band with it, so my guess is that it's probably a Red Heart Super Saver, because a lot of my scrap yarn tends to be that, and it seems to be about the texture of Red Heart Super Saver. I can't be 100% sure, but it's close. If it's not, it's something close. So I'm going to chain an odd number of chains, but nothing that's crazy long, just so that we can get through to the pattern. So step 1, chain an odd number of chains. I'm going to do 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so here's 13 chains. Then you're going to double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. So here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. And each chain the rest of the way across. So I will do that, and then you pause and I'll pause, and we'll come back when we get to the end. Okay, now you're going to turn, chain 1, so this is the 2nd round, and you're going to single crochet in each stitch across. I will pause it here, you pause it here, finish your row, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I single crocheted across. I'm going to turn. This is where the first repeat will start. This will be row 3. We're going to chain 2, double crochet in the first stitch, and then we're going to do a front post double crochet in the second double crochet from the first row. If you're not sure what a front post is, I'll show you on the next one. And then we're going to come back here. You double crocheted in this first one. We're going to skip 1 and then double crochet in the next one. And then we're going to do a front. We're going to skip the next double crochet from row 1, and we're going to go to the next one. A front post double crochet is when you put your hook under the post of the double crochet. You draw yarn through, and then you just continue doing a regular double crochet. Now we're going to come and look. We have a stitch in here. We'll skip this one and we'll go into this one to double crochet. Oops, I lost my, there we go. And then we're going to skip the next double crochet. You can see we did a front post in this one. We will not do a front post in the next one, but we will do a front post in the following one. We're going to do a front post in every other double crochet from row 1. And then we skip a stitch. It's hard to see. Skip a stitch, go into the next stitch for just a regular double crochet in the single crochet. Hopefully you're getting the hang of this. Skip a double crochet from row 1, front post double crochet in the next, skip a single crochet, double crochet into the next one, skip a double crochet, go into the next one, front post double crochet. We should be on our last single crochet if we skip one. Skip this one and then double crochet. Now we turn and you do a single, this is the back, do a chain 1 and single crochet across. We will pause here and come back when we get to the end of the row. Okay. Now we will turn and we're going to chain 2 and double crochet in the first 2. This one's a little bit different than the other one because we're going to do every other. So just double crochet in the first 2 stitches. Now we're going to look at the row 3. There is a front post double crochet here. We're going to skip that one. And from row 3, we're going to go into the double crochet, do a front post double crochet in the one that has not had a front post double crochet. We're going to be alternating. That's what kind of gives it the hills and valley look. You can kind of see. Now, just like the other row, we'll skip one of the single crochets, go into the next, and double crochet into that one. We will do, skip this front post double crochet, go into the next one, front post double crochet, skip a stitch, go into the next stitch and double crochet. Skip this, go into this one, front post double crochet, and then skip a stitch, double crochet into the next, skip that one, go into the front post double crochet here, make a front post double crochet here. That one was not already one. We'll skip one and we will double crochet here, and then double crochet into the last stitch. This is row 5 that we just completed. Turn, chain 1, single crochet across for row 6. Now I'm going to do that while I'm talking because this is the end of the repeats. Now what we're going to do is go back to row 3 and just repeat row 3 through 6 until it is the desired length. I will put a reminder at the end of this video as to what those repeat rows are. I hope if you didn't get it the first time, try watching it again. I hope that you're able to enjoy this beautiful stitch and make a beautiful lapgan or blanket with it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more of them. Have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.